Have you ever caught yourself in the middle of a negative mind loop and wondered, wait, who's even thinking this? Or better yet, who's the one listening to this? The event that eventually led to my near-death experience began while I was singing on stage. I was in a band with the guitar player from Pearl Jam, Stone Gossard, and my mind suddenly tuned into this relentless stream of fear, judgment, self-doubt. But behind me, there was another part of me that is a deeper part. It's clear, it's calm, and it was observing my mental chaos and commenting on it. It was a beautiful part of me, and you have this beautiful part too. I call it the big you, the part that's always present, always calm, and probably been trying to get your attention for years. In this video, I will share with you 3 powerful ways for you to connect with this part without having to meditate or sit in a cave for a decade. All of us have inner chatter, mind loops of criticism, over-planning, worrying, fearing, judging. That's the little you, the one caught up in these mind loops. The big you is the quiet one who's watching with love. It doesn't panic, it's not reactive, it doesn't spiral, it just knows. It knows that things pass. It knows that every experience that you have here is to help you grow. It knows that you're okay, even when your small self feels like you're not. As children, I think we are still connected to this part of us, but we lose touch because of traumas, because of going to school, the whole school system, the way it's set up, and because of the beliefs that we download basically as children from the people around us. So we end up living in this looped up world with a whole bunch of little yous and me's running around, and we forget that the bigger you exists. We worry what people think. We fear change. We fear making mistakes. We fear not being liked or being misunderstood or growing older. Yet the only constant in life is change. The little you clings, the big you breathes. So how do we connect with that wiser part? There are tons of different ways. I support all of them. And a big one is meditation, although I personally haven't been doing it that much lately. So the 3 I use personally the most are 1, de-looping, surprise, surprise. If you don't know what that means, you can check out my book. The link is in the description below. I will also have an online course available this summer on the de-looping method. But it's basically a technique of becoming aware of our negative thoughts and then interrupting them. It's like turning down the volume of the radio station in our head that's super staticky and negative. The second way is micro moments of noticing. You can access this big you anytime, no matter what you're doing in the day. All you do is pause for 10 seconds and notice something. It could be the quality of light. It could be a sound. It could be the air on your skin. You're not noticing it in some spiritual way. You're just simply noticing it. And it causes a shift from thinking to noticing. And that's the big you coming on board. Earlier today, while I was thinking about these micro moments, I paused myself at that moment while I was outside at a coffee shop. It was late in the day, the sun was coming down, and a barista had come out and started sweeping, and it caused these particles of dust to fly out like golden flecks floating around. Even the sound of her sweeping was like the air was being brushed with sound. It was nothing and it was everything at the same time. It was the big me observing my life through my eyes, observing what it's like to be a human being on planet Earth. And the third way is to ask, Who is noticing this? So the next time you're looping, you're caught in a spiral of stress or self-criticism or worry, pause at that moment, if you can remember to do this, and ask yourself, who is noticing this? Who is the one noticing that I am looping? You don't need to answer this. Just asking it is enough. It creates space. It creates distance. It breaks the trance, because the one who's asking the question is the big you. These 3 practices, de-looping, noticing micro moments, and asking who's the one noticing, are like a doorway out of the noisy mind that allow the big you to come in and to lead more often. If you want to access your big you more often, especially during this chaotic, challenging time we're all living through, the video I suggest to watch next is this one. It's a message that my non-physical guide gave me that day. It talks about what is clogging your light and how to unclog it. By the way, I mentioned various courses in that video. There are updates on those in that video's description. Thank you so much for watching. I cherish your presence and your attention and your comments. I really enjoy those, so thank you for those, and I will see you next time.